Hey, what's up guys? It's Dina Tran here. I am making another college diary. I don't know which number this one is. I lost track already. So school is starting up here in a little over a week. So I'm gonna be starting my third semester, sophomore year of college. So pretty excited to get back on the grind. But for this college diary, before I go back here, I wanted to talk about something that I have been struggling with for the last couple of years. Definitely for the past year that I've been in college. And this is something that I've been wanting to talk about for a long time. I just never really knew how to talk about it. And so I think now, since I've had this whole summer to sort of think about everything, I think I can tell you guys a little bit about what I've been dealing with. I want to first talk about high school. There are some like day in the life videos and stuff like that about my high school life, but I never really showed any of like the tough times that I had in high school. Basically, high school was a pretty toxic environment for me, and I think it is for most people, which is it's pretty unfortunate. The high school that I went to, it was a very competitive high school because it was one of the best high schools in the state of Texas. Definitely one of the best high schools in my city. You know, it's great and all to go to a prestigious high school, but with that obviously comes a lot of competitiveness. Just to give you guys a little, like a sense of how competitive my high school was, there was, in my graduating class, there was a little over 200 kids in summa cum laude. And summa cum laude is basically if you have a GPA of 100 or higher. And in my school, by the way, we measure GPA a little differently. It wasn't on like the 4.0 or 5.0 scale or whatever. It was on a scale of 100. My GPA was about a 101, 102, something like that. And I was rank, I think 159. And my graduating class was like 820 kids, something like that. So yeah, my high school was very, very competitive. And so when I was in high school, I developed this mindset that like grades were like super important, and they are, you know, you need to have you pretty much have to have good grades in order to, you know, get into a good college and all that. You have to have a pretty high GPA. Because of that, knowing that, I cared about my grades a lot. I wanted to have good grades. A big reason why I didn't really like high school was because of that mindset that I developed, that I had to have good grades to seek validation from other people, because I was always around like top AP students. I was always around those kinds of kids, and you had people like them constantly talking about their GPA, talking about which college they're going to, talking about, you know, all these great things. You know, I constantly felt like I had to be up there as well. I was constantly competing with my peers with clubs and grades and all this. And so yeah, I developed a pretty unhealthy mindset from high school, and it made high school very non-enjoyable for me. Going into college, I wanted to let go of that mindset, and I wanted to go throughout college without having to worry about my grades, without having to think about my grades. I'm just aiming for a bachelor's degree, so as long as I get a C or higher, you know, as long as I pass my classes, then I'm good. I don't need to do anything extra, you know? I really tried to let go of that mindset of constantly worrying about my grades. So one thing that I want to touch on is UTSA Honors College. I think they only have like 5% of all of UTSA students are in the Honors College. And to be invited to the Honors College is a huge thing, a huge opportunity. I was invited to the Honors College 3 times, and I declined their offer 3 times. It's not like an ego thing. Like I was super honored, obviously, to be invited to that college, and I thought it was a great opportunity. Yeah, I just thought I was super grateful and blessed to be able to have that opportunity given to me. But the reason why I didn't want to join the Honors College was because of that mindset that I was talking about. If I did join the Honors College, you know, I would develop that unhealthy mindset all over again, and it'll probably become even worse. Because in Honors College, you have to keep a pretty, you know, high GPA in order to stay in the Honors College. And so for me, I didn't want to be a part of something where I would be holding on to that mindset and having to continue to worry about my grades all the time. I thought the best thing for me was to not join the honors college. Doing something like that is not the best thing for me. This past year in college, I've really enjoyed it. Like, this is honestly like, I'm having such a great time in college. I still went through this past year, my first year of college, I still went through that year worrying about my grades. I felt like I just had to get all A's and do well in all of my classes. Like, nobody really cares. Like, you know, nobody's gonna know that I have all A's. Nobody knows but me. So this has been something that I've been dealing with for quite a while now. For this past year, I've been trying to let go of this mindset and just enjoy college a bit more. Still try my best in my classes, obviously, but not stress over a B grade or anything like that. Or if I get like an 80 on an exam, you know, not stress over that. This is still something that I'm working on, obviously, but with this next year here, I really want to, you know, change my mindset about my grades, and yeah, I just really want to get past this. This topic is something that I never really see people openly talking about. I just thought that I was like weird feeling the way that I'm feeling. I just wanted to put it on here on a college diary to remind myself, you know, the real reason why I'm in college. But in the next year or so, I want to switch my mindset and enjoy college a bit more. That's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. That's pretty much gonna be it for this college diary. Yeah, like I said, school is gonna be starting up in a little over a week, so pretty excited. That's pretty much all I got for you guys. So, as always, guys, never stop dreaming. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.